Hey all, I know AP exams have just started this week, and for those of you who come to me for statistics or calculus or physics, the exam isn't going to start until next week. But I just wanted to wish you guys really good luck on the AP exams. One of the things I tell all my students every year, and I want you guys to genuinely hear this, is that you guys, if you're here especially, you guys have put in a lot of work and you have learned a lot over this past year. Regardless of what happens on one single test, one single score, you have learned a lot. And at the end of the day, if the test doesn't go well, if the score doesn't go well, I mean, I really want you guys to get a good score, all right? But if it doesn't, okay, it's really not the most important thing because a lot of things can happen. You can have a bad test day, you might not be feeling well, you just don't even think about the right way to approach the problem, which can be really frustrating. um a lot of things can happen on a single test, and it is not a reflection necessarily of how hard you work, what you know even. It's just a reflection of how you performed on that test on that particular day. Okay. So when you get your score back in July, it's not the end of the world. If it's a terrible score, I hope it's not. I genuinely, sincerely hope it's not a terrible score. But I just want you to know that it doesn't define you. It doesn't reflect anything other than how you performed on that test. And if it's because you didn't learn everything you needed to know, this year, then that's okay. There's no rule that says whatever when you learn a subject that you're supposed to learn it in 1 year and that's it. For you guys, for the rest of your life, you guys are going to be lifelong learners. There's going to be things that you're always learning, and some things you learn fast, some things you'll learn slow. That's true for everybody. Okay, there are some things that are very, very hard for me to learn, and there are some things that are very, very easy for me to learn. And the goal is not to say, like, well, just to focus on the easy things. The goal is to just give yourself more grace, give yourself more grace to be okay that it takes you longer to learn something. So if you did not learn everything that you wanted to learn, or that you were, expected to learn by the AP exam, there's no you can learn it more later. It can take maybe 2 years. I've worked with students who, used to work as like a UPS driver, went back to college in their 30s and had to learn those things, and really work their time and patiently to work their way up, and then studied electrical engineering. Okay, so there isn't a predefined path that says you have to learn this by this certain date, or you're a failure of a person or a failure of a human being. That doesn't exist. Okay, if you want to learn something, you just got to put more time into it. Maybe it takes another year, maybe you take it a second or even a third time before you actually fully understand everything, and that's okay. That's totally fine. That's life. That's how things are going to be. So, at the end of the day, I wish you all the best of luck. Okay, but at the end of the day, an exam score is just a score. It's just a reflection of your score on a test. It's not a reflection of anything else. It's not a reflection of you as a person. You and your self-worth as a human being have more to offer, whether you got a 1 on an AP exam or a 5 on an AP exam. Okay, so I wish you guys really the best of luck.